And you guys should all have your water tech folders, the green folders with the explosion brochures.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So we are Liquid Soap Products, and we're located in Kansas City, Missouri. And we specialize in manufacturing the soap products designed for good treated water. I personally have been in the water business since 1986. It was my first job out of college, and I've loved it. I've never left it. That's my daughter. She worked for us for 10 years, and these are the owners. And so with that, we have our bottling plant right outside of Kansas City, 60,000 square feet of manufacturing and where we ship all the products from, and this is our corporate office in Lee Summit, Missouri. So this is what the inside of the manufacturing plant looks like. Those are the big tankers we make the special batch products with. Those totes contain all the ingredients. So I just wanted you guys to kind of see, there's our fill line. And so this is where it all happens down at our manufacturing facility. And then the products are boxed up and sent out with our freight lines or our FedEx or FedEx ground. So today's goal, and my screen's moving, right? You guys are seeing everything?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yay. Today's goal, of course, is your increased success. So LFP has one mission in life every day, and that is to help you guys close deals. So we're always asking ourselves, how can we make our program better? A lot of my ideas come from you guys out in the field. I'm one-on-one with my sales managers and my sales reps because you guys are the ones talking to customers. So there's many different reasons to use a soap program. Number one, we're definitely going to increase your closing percentages. Why? Because we're offering cost justification. This is the tangible money your prospects are spending every week when they go to the store. So this allows you to show them how they can have treated water in their home with no out-of-pocket expense. And a lot of my dealers use it as a first call bonus so that you have so many people that want to see the water test. So if you have to come back 2 or 3 times to the same house, that just takes you out of the field to see new people. And so just let people know that's why we use this as a first call bonus. So are we a perfect fit? Well, the clean water and good soaps just make sense. So what if you guys could go in and stop the endless spending journey for your customers and show them a healthier way of life? And, set yourself apart from the competition. Not every water dealer uses soap, so this can set you apart. And so, of course, you guys are going to do a soap survey with, find out what your customers are spending on all their soaps and cleaning products. And when they circle everything on the sheet, it's kind of like asking them, hey, if I gave you a $20 bill and asked you to go buy all of this stuff you circled on the soap survey, how much change do you think you'd come back with? And they'd probably say, well, 0. Well, right there, then you have an $80 a month soap expense. So that's kind of just like the soap survey shows them. We want that number to come from them because there's only so far you can get with raw water and bottled water. So the soap is going to be the actual big expense. So the whole idea is why pay twice to treat your water? A lot of people say, oh my gosh, I love my Tide. Please don't take it away from me. Well, you can kind of have fun with that and say, well, you know what? It would be like us plumbing in our system and then plumbing in a second one right behind it if we put clean water in your home and allowed you to use retail type products because they're loaded with water softening agents. So you can kind of have fun with that and just tell them they're going to absolutely love the natural visions. So there are great resources out there for you guys, like CascadeClean.com. Talks about the fact that those pods are formulated to help prevent hard water filming. So we're creating pain in their home. The pain is all those retail products with the softening agents. People are buying this stuff. Like Calgon's just a box of water softeners. Lime-A-Way is a very harsh product, and their website's pretty cool. It talks about the fact that over 85% of the U.S. has hard water, and so it just makes cleaning and scrubbing a nightmare. So the average household contains about 62 toxic chemicals. You don't believe me? Just Google it. So we're trying to keep the house clean, but we're breathing all this stuff in. And so we're there to show them a much better way. So your prospects are already paying to treat their water. They just don't realize it. It's kind of like when you guys walk in and open your demo kit. You're showing them the difference between tap water and treated water, kind of freaking them out a little bit. Well, we're going to take them through the same educational process with the soap products. And that's what I love about the starter set handled box. that Nick and I were just talking about. If you pulled out that glass water dispenser, there's just a little bit of purple lavender concentrate in the bottom of the bottle. And people kind of look at it like, why is that bottle empty? It's like, well, this is what you guys are paying for at the store. The other 99% of this bottle is purified water. And that's all the retail products are, is a lot of purified water and a little bit of concentrate. So, you know, what they are doing with Tide, 75% of what they're dealing with is bad water before they even start to clean the clothes. So do they understand that they're treating their water already? They're just doing it chemically. So you guys are there to show them a much better way. Now, your number one competition out there isn't Culligan or Rainsoft or any of the other water softening companies. Procter & Gamble is the largest water softening company. Think about that, you guys. They have to fix the water before they can start doing the cleaning. So I always tell my customers, you guys have a lifetime contract with Procter & Gamble and companies like them. They're going to get you one box or bottle every time you go to the store. So we're here to show you a much better way. And because we've been around for so long, we have, you know, these pictures archived from, you used to be able to pull out like a box of Spick and Span or Tide, and it would say the main ingredient is water softening agent. So people don't realize that that's the main ingredient in many of these products. So we're there to offer a softer solution. So what we like to talk about is the fact that it's super simple, folks. Wouldn't you agree, the purer the water, the less chemicals in the home, the healthier the family? That tagline came from one of my sales reps out in the field, and he used it up at the sink, and it keeps it nice and simple in the home. We don't need to get into a bunch of chemical terms in the home. You know, we just tell them, hey, we've partnered with Liquid Soap Products because they've removed all the unnecessary water softening chemicals. Their products are designed to go with good treated water. So are your customers interested in living green? So the environmental aspect of the soap has never been as important as it is today. What makes us environmental is we're going to drastically reduce all the plastic, the chemicals, and the waste. You guys are going to be their hero. They're going to absolutely love you guys. So have you guys heard of the garbage patch out in the ocean?
Yeah.
It's a huge problem. Like, it's out in the Pacific between San Francisco and Hawaii. It contains 150 million tons of plastic. Look at that picture. It's like 8 million tons are added annually. It's like a garbage truckload every minute. And so the solution to pollution is dilution. We don't use single-use plastic. When they get those dispensers that you guys give them up front, we call them their forever dispensers. Are they going to last forever? No, but it's an analogy. They're going to last a long time because they're going to use them over and over again with the good treated water. And so letting them know that we're going to set you up with your dispensers, it's going to feel good not to throw these one-time use plastic bottles away. So these ready-to-use retail products are what they're buying right now. And what happens? They use these and then they toss them in the trash that end up in the landfills, that end up in the garbage patch. So with the natural visions, we call them ready to dilute. They're ready for the good water and the concentrates. So they will use them over and over again. So that's what we talk about with the natural vision, this remarkable journey of reusing their plastic correctly and embracing earth-friendly products. So we're even using post-consumer plastic right now to make our bottles. We're at 25% right now, and our goal is to incorporate even the ocean reclaimed plastic into our bottles over time. We want to save the oceans and eliminate these one-time use plastic bottles. So these are what the concentrates look like. They come in liters. And these are what your customers will actually order online. They'll be delivered to their front door in 3 soap packages. And I'll explain that later. But I just wanted you guys to see what the bottles actually look like. Now we're going to get into the pitch and the actual program. So the soap comes in at the end of your demo after you've tested the water, taken them through, you know, the hand wash contest and whatever other tests you guys do. Then, when you ask them the trial close question, folks, which would you rather have throughout your entire home? And you're holding up the 2 flasks. And they're always going to pick the good water. Your response is, great, let's sit down and talk about that. So you get out your we call this the explosion brochure. This is the one that opens 4 times. So you just tell them, folks, what we're going to give you tonight, right along with the system, is a gift of fresh soap called Natural Visions. Now, we've partnered with Liquid Soap Products. They've been in business for over 30 years, and they manufacture these super high-quality products designed for good treated water. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys about is the Fresh Soap Program. What does that mean? I know you've never heard of that because when you buy a product, it's already made. Well, because we're putting good treated water in your home, we think shipping purified water to your home in these products is kind of silly when you have it right at your tap. So we're going to give you the super concentrates and allow you to make fresh soap with your treated water. And it doesn't get any fresher than that. The products you buy at the store may have been on the shelf for 2 years. You don't know. Your soap is going to be the freshest available at the time you need it. And the other thing we've done is gone factory direct right to Liquid Soap Products. By doing that, we've eliminated all the markup, middlemen, advertising, all that purified water you guys are hauling home from the store, and all those expensive water softening chemicals. By going factory direct straight to Liquid Soap Products, that's how we can afford to give you this amazing program. And you guys are going to have a huge selection. You're going to be able to pick out your own products. And it's all about green living. Our products are biodegradable within 30 days once they're used. And so we're just going to take those anyway dollars. This is the money we talked about earlier when we did the soap survey. Money you're spending anyway every time you go to the store, and we're going to invest in a better tomorrow. And so this is what our 5-year fresh soap program looks like. So the inner circle are the super concentrates I was telling you about. What we've done is we've exploded out to the side everything that those concentrates make. Like the glass cleaner. 1 liter makes 128 refills. Same thing with the multi-purpose, up to 128 refills. They also have a kitchen and bath cleaner. And remember the laundry soap you were talking about, you have to buy that every other week when you go to the store? Well, imagine not even going down Sneed's aisle anymore because you have your liter in your laundry room and you can make it fresh as you run out of laundry soap. You just grab it and make it fresh and you have another batch. They also have liquid dish that you'll make fresh. Auto dish is a ready-to-use product. It's in gel for the dishwasher. And then there are personal care products. You have foamers and conditioning shampoo, body wash, oatmeal bars, everything you need to cover all your basic needs throughout the home. So this is our amazing fresh soap program that we're going to give you right along with the system. It's meant to last the average family of 4 up to 5 years. Now think about this. You guys are going to be locked in at today's prices on this program. You won't experience inflation until 2029. I know inflation's at the top of the news right now. So can you imagine having all these products in your home already at today's prices? That's another huge value. So this is the package we're going to give you right along with the system. The back of your explosion brochure has different fragrances available under each category, like the laundry soap has different fragrances. So your explosion brochure is your best friend. If you're in a hurry and you have to close the deal, do paperwork, and get them if they have to get to Little League or whatever, you guys can just use the explosion brochure for your pitch. Otherwise, we have other things you can kind of get into. So at that point, they're probably going to give you we want to think about it. We don't make decisions the first night. Whatever they say, hey, that's great. I hope one day you guys get good treated water. Now, before I go, I have a couple more things to show you. So the demo kit that Nick and I were talking about has the samples in it. Guys, us women love catalogs, and we love to smell things. And so this is geared towards her. You can get into the soap products a little bit more after you get past that first, hey, we want to think about it. So can you guys imagine not leaving your house and just having these products delivered right to your front door? Just kind of like Amazon. That's what people are used to in today's world. So that's how we've designed the program. So this is called our presentation pages. These are called our site seller pages. And if you guys like these, I have this in iPad or like a digital that has actual animation, like the money flying off the money tree, or I have them hole punched, and we can give them to you for your pitch book. So this just gets into the program a little deeper because, folks, we realize money doesn't grow on trees. So that's why we've designed this program to use your anyway dollars, the money you're spending anyway. because currently you're on an endless spending journey. So we have a much better solution. This talks about the fact that there are 2 ways to treat your water. Right now you're doing it chemically with the water softening agents you're buying at the store. We're going to show you how to do it mechanically with our water treatment system. So you're already paying to treat your water anyway. We just have a better way. That factory direct that I talked about, I love visuals for you guys in the home because a picture's worth 1,000 words. This shows the little piece of the pie is the actual product. Look at what you guys are spending when you buy something at the store. If you buy something at Walmart, 8 other people have made money on it before it even gets to the consumer. So that's what we mean by factory direct and eliminating. If you guys get this point across to people, they understand. So here's our multi-purpose cleaner. And on the animated page, it just starts with 1 bottle and then these just all fly out. So it talks about the fact that this makes up to 128 refills with your good treated water. So folks, just think of the savings between the packaging, the pollution, and of course the money. Now I don't want to freak you guys out by telling you're going to have to make soap. So it's super simple. If you're out of laundry soap, you're just going to grab your liter. You're going to pour it up to the special star line, and then you're going to go over and activate it with good treated water. And you're going to shake
Nancy,
it. Yeah.
It kind of looks like the reverse osmosis faucet in the picture. Is that what they should use, or they can use any of their taps?
They can use either. I say the purer the water,
is there a
the purer the product.
So is there a benefit of using the reverse osmosis in this on top of the treated water?
Yeah, I like for customers to use the RO water if they got an RO. Because, again, just pure the water, the purer the product. So that would be the best formula, but they'll still work in if they just got the treated water throughout the home, the main unit.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. And so with the laundry soap, I told you they're going to make it fresh. So this liter makes 8.5 refills. Now, our little blue scoop comes in the starter set, and the reason that's such a great visual is because it's only half an ounce. So that's all they need with treated water. Why? Because you guys already fixed the water, so we're just focused on cleaning the clothes. So this 16-ounce dispenser does 32 loads. What happens when they run out? They just start the process over again. So 1 liter of our laundry soap does 270 loads. Isn't that crazy? So
awesome.
In here we have the Cotton Blossom. That's what we get them started with. These are our popular fragrances. And that's what's in the starter set. So these all match. These little gels in here show them alternate fragrances. So I'll show you that in a second when I show you the order form. So when you go through the site seller pitch pages, each product has its own page. And we try to accomplish 3 things here. We want to give them how many it makes, and we want to give them some bullets that are benefits. You guys pick your favorite. But I like for you guys to be bulletproof in the home. Like if somebody says, oh, we don't do any fragrances or dyes. Oh, that's no problem, Mrs. Jones. You can see we have everything available in free and clear. So when they go out to get their products, they can get free and clear without fragrance or dyes. The other thing you guys will run into is, oh, we have that high-efficiency washer, and they tell them they have to use special laundry soap. Ours is HE safe because ours are low sudsing agents, and that's the key factor there. So you want to just let them know it's going to get your clothes super clean. You're going to cut back on what you're using. Here's something that's in your water tech folder. I always am about visuals for you guys in the home, so I got with my graphics manager, and I wanted to show a visual. How many bottles of Tide does it make to equal one of ours made fresh with good treated water? Well, guess what? Remember I told you ours does 270 loads made fresh? These are 32-load bottles of Tide. It takes 8 of these to equal this. Guys, here's a good trial close question when you're showing this page. Folks, what do you think's better for your laundry, for your washer, for your plumbing, for the environment, and for your pocketbook? All of these bottles of Tide are our natural visions. They're, of course, going to say the natural visions. These are getting little yeses that's going to lead to the big yes. So some of my reps carried in this big cup of Tide, and then they carry in our little scoop. Folks, this is what you're doing right now because Tide has to fix the water. We're just focused on cleaning the clothes. All these little visuals will help you guys. With the liquid dish, same thing. They're going to make it fresh. This is our green tea and thyme, so this is in your black demo kit case that you can let her smell while you're talking about it. So it's enriched with vitamin E and aloe, so it's nice on your hands. But it does tough cleaning action, so it does a great job on the dishes. But again, they're just going to use a drop or two, and it's going to suds up, and they get up to 750 sink loads out of 1 liter. Now, the other side of that blue scoop, the smaller side is just how much auto dish they use. They just use 1 to 2 teaspoons. Because, again, you guys fix the water. So they can get this in powder or gel when they go out to the website to pick out their soaps. But each one does up to 200 loads.
Well,
So,
Nancy, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we're going to always be giving this as a promotion. We're not going to have, I don't know how, I want to not make it sound complicated. Like you said, I don't want them to have to go order anything. So we can order it for them, right?
No, it's kind of like an Amazon account for your customers. Think of it that way. They're going to pick out their own product. You don't want to get into it. No, you don't want to get in the middle of all that.
We can't start their first order, I'm saying? I thought that's how the portal worked. I don't know if Lever Edge, I think maybe they told me. I don't really remember.
Well, the portal, you set up their soap package, and then they get the welcome email, and they can place their first order. You don't want to get in the middle of picking out your customers' products for them.
And that's fine, but how do we pay for it?
Through Lever Edge. So I'll get into all that with you separate from here.
Okay, all right, perfect. Never mind. No worries. All right, that makes sense.
Okay. And so the dishwasher manual, I don't know if you guys know that like KitchenAid and different dishwasher manuals, they actually have a chart inside the manual that tells them for different levels of hardness how much to add. So for hard water, like down in Florida, it says put 7 teaspoons in the pre-wash and 9 in the main wash, and you try to shut that compartment and wonder why your dishes come out like they do. So this is irrefutable evidence that the dishwasher companies are telling them to dump a bunch of soap in there to try to clean their dishes. Well, with ours, remember I told you it's 1 to 2 teaspoons. So this is another good trial close question. Holding up the little blue scoop, again, folks, what do you think's better for your dishes, your dishwasher, your plumbing, the environment, your pocketbook? And get them to say, of course, the not so vision is just 1 to 2 teaspoons. So this is our multi-purpose cleaner. They'll be able to customize and dilute this for different uses around the home. The instructions are right on the back of the liter. Anything like a laundry pre-treat or general purpose cleaner. The glass cleaner, anything they would use a Windex type product for. But again, these are extreme concentrates, so these make up to 128 refills. So it's like making this bottle twice a month for the next 5 years with one of your concentrates. Kitchen and bath cleaners are a stronger cleaner, so they'll get 67 refills out of this. This fills this 67 times. So this is for those tougher jobs like the bathrooms and stuff like that. And then our like foaming hand and body, they'll get 64 refills out of this. So think about this. It's like when you go to Bath and Body Works, they have those one-time use plastic bottles, and people go around and they pick this stuff out. And so I say stop the madness, make fresh soap with good treated water, and, you know, save your money, save the landfills, and save time. Become a green household just by installing good treated water and implementing the fresh soap program. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to Bath and Body Works and experienced that whole thing, but they use them and then they throw them away. I'm all about them reusing their existing dispensers too. So if they have a Bath and Body Works foaming hand and body, they can make it fresh just by following the dilution instructions on the bottles. Now our shampoo makes 9 refills. This is a conditioning shampoo all in one, and it's infused with this special botanical blend of silk proteins and yarrow and rosemary and lemongrass. So what you want to do is kind of romance the soap. I know it sounds weird, but people love selling the soap to the customers because this is going to close your deal for you. We're known for our oatmeal bars. So French milled means we extracted all the air out of the bars so it lasts up to 3 times longer. And the oatmeal provides a gentle exfoliant. And so we also have our moisture fusion bars. So these are made with, white tea and gardenia. We have a shea butter bar with coconut and oatmeal. And we make our own bar soaps in another facility that I didn't even have in the picture. We have 3 facilities here in Kansas City. So this is all about, folks, get what you need. You get 3 big soap packs over the 5-year period. So when you run out, you just log in and get your next soap pack. So this is what the starter set box has, all the products in them to get them started on the program. All the core ones that I just went through, but they only come with a little bit of concentrate in the bottle. So it allows your customers to, number one, get their special dispensers with the fill line, and secondly, they get to mix their first batch of soap once you install the system. Our bottles are now 100% recyclable because we took the metal spring out of the triggers now because they're plastic, so 100% recyclable. That just happened lately. So this is what kind of like everything that they have to choose from. Like on the laundry soaps, yes, we have Cotton Blossom right here, but over here they can smell the Mountain Fresh or the Ocean Breeze. So there's different fragrances available under each category. Now, 3 of these order forms come right in the starter set box. So, like Nick, with your question, say they loved everything in the starter set. The flip side of this order form has a pre-made pack. So say they're busy with the kids, they both work, they love the starter set. This gives them 4 liters of laundry soap and 1 each of the cleaners and dish soaps and personal care products. So it's like they don't even have to pick the first pack if they want to get our pre-made, we call it a home conversion pack. We're going to convert their entire home to natural vision. So they can get this as their first shipment of 3. Then they can save their next 2 packs. They get 12 items each time for when they get low. And guys, it's going to be a year or a year and a half down the road because, again, they make so many refills. People are used to buying products, once a month when they go to the store. We also have a Leave Behind folder. This has the catalog and activation form and instructions in it. So you guys can talk about that. Nick, I can talk about the Leave Behind folder with you separate and see if it's something you guys are interested in leaving with the customer. But this is the catalog that comes inside. It just shows them how to mix the products and the different products available under each category. So again, we have the free and clear, but we have other fragrances. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of laundry sheets. They're really popular. And so this is a zero waste product. They don't do anything. They split the sheet in half and throw it in the washer. And it's a laundry sheet that acts as the laundry detergent. So those are available as part of their pick-a-pack. And then we also have like dryer sheets, and we had to have fabric softeners. People yelled at us for not having it, so we just made a super concentrated version, and some people still like a little bit of fragrance in the final rinse cycle, so they can do that if they want. We have like a dishwashing foam. There's our liquid dish option, our auto dish for the dishwasher. And we also have like a rinse aid. So we have some specialty type products. Think if you guys are just pitching a family of 2 and there's only so much cleaning they can do. We have other products available. Our air fresheners are really popular, and they'll mix these with the good water. And this gets them 16 refills. There's our kitchen and bath cleaner. So we get them started with citrus, but we also have lavender available. So when they go out to pick out their liter of concentrate, they can switch up those fragrances from the starter set fragrance that we started them with. There's our multi-purpose and our glass cleaner, our bar soaps. There's our foaming hand and body. And we have body wash. And then the thicker soap, like the cream soap, were popular before the foamers became popular. There's conditioning shampoo in different fragrances like coconut lime verbena, lavender mint, so they can pick out whatever fragrances they want. We also have 3 kids products, like a kids hand soap, and they're dinosaur themed. Kids body and hand foam, and then a kids shampoo. Now, if they're super excited about the spot-free rinse out the driveway for the cars, he can get auto protectant, leather protectant, or auto shampoo. Also available under their pick-a-pack when they go to drop that in the cart. And we have some specialty products like OxyCleaner, and if they want to mix their own products with oils, we also have a fun thing. Say they love the fragrance of Tide, they can get a 3-pack of Tide as one of their picks and get the laundry soap in Free and Clear. And then they can add drops of Tide to their laundry soap when they make it fresh. We also have, like, for him, like, or for the wife, if they want to do, like, a hers and his, we have, like, Axe fragrances for him. So he could add Phoenix Rising to his body wash. So they would just get those products in Free and Clear if they wanted to do the oils. So this is all about reduce, reuse, recycle. Less packaging, less pollution, and it's going to save you folks a ton of money. So the solution to pollution is solution. This is what our website looks like when the customers log in, and they'll just go to the Pick 12 pack and pick out 12 of whatever they want. Say she doesn't want to use our shampoo, but she wants extra laundry soap. They get to pick exactly what they want, like, and need for their home. If they want that quick pack that's the home conversion pack that has everything in it, matches the starter set, they could just drop that in the cart and check out. And ship right to their front door via FedEx Ground. So I just wanted you guys to see what the website looks like. It's called Go Healthy 360. So it's like 360 degrees of better products for the home and family. And so customers will be able to go out and just drop those into the cart. And then they're delivered to their front door in this box. So customers know it's their fresh soap program. It's clean, green, safe is one of our taglines. And they'll make everything fresh. So they're also a membership. They also have a membership to our website. So say there's 6 in the family, they may go through their products a little faster just because they do more cleaning. Well, they're still a member till 5 years from the date that you guys activated their soap pack. So they experience member pricing on all of the products. Remember I told you, like, the laundry soap, for instance, replaced 8 bottles of Tide. Well, one of our leaders that makes 8.5 refills is under $10. So it comes out to $1.09 per dispenser bottles to do 32 loads. You can't find a big bottle of Tide for $1.09. Even like the glass cleaner, $9.77. It comes out to 8 cents a bottle. You can't go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General and get things that cheap. So being a member still matters if they run out of what you gave them up front before their anniversary date. So this is all about making it easy to hit that yes button while you guys are there. Because guess what? When they get it, they're going to get it. So this is all about a better solution. This is safe, effective, affordable. It frees up that money so that they can afford to have good treated water in their home. Because good water does not cost. This pays in the long run. So your key phrases are tucked right inside your water tech folder. If you liked some of the things I said today, and you picked up on some of my lingo, it's all on your key phrases. That's right there in your packet. And we also do a survey for customers every year at the end of the year, and we like to get their feedback on some of the responses they're getting. So let's go ahead and open this up for questions. What questions do you guys have for me?
I think that was pretty clear. I just want to have a second call with you, which if you're free later, or I'll be at my office in about an hour and a half, just on how to get into this portal and go through that part, because the sales guys, we're not going to even bog them down with setting up the account. Like our administrative team and back office will get the customer enrolled after installation and everything.
Right, yeah, so I'll go through that with you guys separate.
outside of that, I think you actually just cleared everything up for me. I see the huge value and benefit to it. So I see how we can incorporate it even harder than just, hey, here's 5 years of free soap. Like really going into the plastics and adding this to our pitch. If you could send me the PowerPoint too, that'd be great.
Absolutely. Yeah. I can get that over to you because it has a lot of good information in it. And you guys won't spend, like I did, a little lengthier training today just because I want you guys to feel comfortable answering questions. But the actual pitch in the home, you'll pull out that explosion brochure and do 3 to 4 minutes on that. And then if you guys like that, the next presentation, the site seller pitch pages, I can get that for you. There's a link that you can just pull up on your tablet if you're in the home, or if you guys want the whole punch pages to go into your pitch books, I have those available as well. But that just allows you to show them the different fragrances, get into each product in a little bit more detail. And then, like I said, pulling those, letting her smell as you're talking about each product, you just pull that cap off and you'll watch her face light up when she smells those products. They smell amazing. And then she can see the thickness of the products. These products work great. And again, the key is we've removed all the unnecessary water softening chemicals. We don't make all organic or all natural claims. So don't get into any of that because that just creates monsters because then customers call us if we're over presenting the products. The key here is that bottle's filled with a lot of purified water and a little bit of our concentrate. And we want them to perform at the end of the day for you. So these products work great.
Perfect. Well, I have no more questions at this point. I'm sure they'll come up. Let me know how the schedule looks for you later today, and let's get on the portal side of things. And like I said, we already have a customer to get enrolled on this. So we could take those like lunchbox looking boxes. That's the customer starter kit that we can leave with them.
Yeah, the handled box.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Outside of that, that's it for now, Nancy. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you. All right, you got it. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.